I want to let this song finish chat before we start because it's fan-fucking-tastic.
Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe.
That's right, chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. It is hump day. Some people call that. I don't. I find it kind of dumb, but you know, it's whatever. We have a very special day today.
Hump day! Yo, Mike.
Yes, we have a very special hump day today. Chat, today we're going to be talking about legal stuff. And I don't talk about legal stuff unless I have the best lawyer that coin can buy, so to speak. So I have asked Ava if she wants to react to some primo lawyer content with me. I dragged her out of the jar, so to speak.
They paid me in chocolate, first of all. But if it's lure content, I think we're going to need a proper outfit.
Oh, she's transforming. I love that. Oh, that's all. That's great. Oh man, that was awesome. Oh, you look so good, so smug in your outfit. Oh man, how are you doing today, by the way?
Just wait until I get like an actual. I'm doing good. Been busy today.
Yeah. You were you was playing the Red Deads today. That was very fun. I enjoyed listening to that while I was working. Did you enjoy going around slaying people in the Wild West?
I was playing the cowboy game.
Yeah.
Playing the cowboy game.
Eva was in a jar. She's a lawyer. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. That's not nice. Oh, goodness. But no, chat, today...
That doesn't even... Listen, my uncle, brother, cousin, Jedediah, what is that, that name?
That is a name. I forgot about that name. Oh, goodness. But no, chat, today is very news-filled. We've got a couple of subjects today. The big one is obviously going to be Legal Eagle in the beginning. We might have an interesting story about a certain saint that triggered the summer of love. We might talk about that. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. We'll see how the chat is feeling. And then at the end, I have a special thing that is coming up at the end that I think all of you are going to enjoy. And I think everybody's going to enjoy it. So... here, I'm gonna flip. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Here, I'm gonna make you just a tiny bit bigger on the regular screen here. So to kind of get ourselves primed here. And by the way, chat, I will read super chats at certain intervals just so that I can make sure that we are keeping things moving along here. But I wanted to start off with something chill. This is something that we don't really need to comment on too much. This was more like I wanted to know everybody's opinion on this. Chat, it appears that Tim Pool is selling Timcast to the Daily Wire on January 1st, which, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of funny because...
Well, you know, with those Russian funds all dried up, he's gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Now, I seem to recall something about that. And now that I think the big problem with Tim Pool is what's going on. Okay, so Tim Pool, owner of the Timcast here, has decided that he's going to sell Timcast to the Daily Wire. I am not entirely sure, like, what prompted this. I'm going to assume this is something that's probably been in the works for a while. Tim Pool is selling out, possibly. It's quite interesting that he's doing this, considering that he's always kind of considered himself to be the fence sitter of everything. Always been kind of like in the middle kind of guy. But I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Here, I kind of wanted to just comment on this very briefly because I thought it was interesting. I don't know. It will be interesting. It does say here that Tim Pool will probably move to Nashville, which I know he owns pets. If I remember correctly, he owns pets. And I seem to recall that, like, people could feed his pets at some point. I don't remember.
He's gonna go to Nashville, Tennessee. He's gonna start a music career.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Maybe he will. I would not be too surprised. Pet rage? No, don't pet rage. Rage doesn't deserve pets. Okay. Anyway, here. So, chat. That was just a funny little primer here that I wanted to go through. So, chat. You guys all know Legal Eagle, right? Like, before... I don't want to spoil this here. Before... Oh, shoot. I don't want to, like, spoil the... Okay, it's whatever. Before, like, LawTube existed.
Look,
all right?
Way back in the day, Legal Eagle used to be known as the guy who would... the lawyer reacting to, like, Better Call Saul. And reacting to, like, movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then he got really political.
Oh. She cut off there for a moment. I'll give her a sec. Legal Schmiegel. I don't like his small
Sorry, he got really
face.
political and really weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You are totally fine. No, yeah. So, chat. My knowledge of this guy is I occasionally listen to him react to, like, the legal expenses of, like, specific movies, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And that was kind of interesting. But then again, he kind of got way too political. And then I stopped caring about this man. And then LawTube came around. You had Nick Rekieta. You had Legal Mindset. You had all of the people.
Nobody is worse than Rekieta, Bug. Just nobody.
This is very true. It's very true. I'll be honest with you. As much as I dislike Legal Eagle, and this might be controversial, and you are free to clip this if you want, I will tell you right here, right now, Legal Eagle is not as bad as Rekieta. Because as far as I know, okay, there may be something that happens tomorrow. Who God knows. As far as I know, Legal Eagle is not a flaggot, and he has never smoked cocaine or taken cocaine. I don't know if I forgot how cocaine works.
Look, Dustin hasn't been arrested for trafficking cocaine or possession of cocaine. Yeah, pretty much. He, like, his worst crime, chat, is that he's got massive TDS, and we will go through that because the videos we're gonna watch today are his TDS, and I felt like they would be good to go through because one, Ava is a lawyer, and she knows just how weird his stuff is probably going to be. She'll tell me if any of the, because, like, here's the thing: if you listen to his videos and you're not a lawyer, you may believe that what he is doing is completely sane and rational, but we'll have to see. Probably get a little bit more nuance from me, but not for the same reason that he's doing it.
Very, very fair. Okay, so chat, this is his. There are 3 videos that we're gonna look at here today. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Here, let me undo this. So, this is his first one that he did 4 years ago, where he said he was suing the White House, the CIA, and the DOJ. Then he did this one, which came out a week ago. And then he has put up another one. This one's 24 minutes long. We might not go through all of this one. This one is just about Trump's nominees. We'll see on that one. But the big things that we're going to focus on... What is this one? What is this? Oh, okay. So, that's the Floyd thing. We're going to save that. But the big thing we're going to focus on is his old suit, his current suit, and then his amended document, because he has amended his complaint. And that'll be exciting here. So, are you ready, Miss Lawyer Elf, to...
The new video is the amended document, and that's what he goes over. So, the second video that we're going over, the newer one, is basically just him going over that amended document that you linked.
Oh, okay. Then we'll definitely go through that one then. Perfect. All lawyers are addicted to something. Oh, I don't know about that, Bull. All right. Are you ready? I will go ahead. I will pause my music here so that you don't have to listen to that. And unmute him, and let's get started. So this one's only 7 minutes long, chat. This is him saying that he's suing the White House, the CIA, and the DOJ.
For so long. These are unprecedented times, and it seems like every day the rule of law is being eroded little by little.
By the way, chat, this was 4 years ago. I believe when Trump was still in office. So just keep that in your head.
Frankly, I'm sick of it.
And to also mention, I believe that some of his FOIA, because what he's doing is he's making FOIA requests, which is Freedom of Information Act requests. And I believe that some of his lawsuits in this video that's 4 years old is probably related to the more current amended complaint that he just recently submitted a week ago.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for telling me.
So I'm going to do something about it. I'm suing the White House, the CIA, the Department of Justice, and a whole bunch of others. This is not a joke. This is actually happening. Let me give you some background. You might recall that back in January, President Trump was impeached and he was facing a trial in the Senate.
Article 1.
The things that he would have testified to at the Senate trial of the president.
I didn't think the Democrats had the wit or the political understanding.
Was also a factor.
Mm-hmm. What?
Are we back?
Oh my gosh, it just died Hold on a moment. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to restart my internet. Okay, we're still live. We're still live. Don't worry, chat. We're still live. Please don't die on me. Oh my gosh, I'll be so upset if it happens. I will be so upset if that happens. I just started. Come on, internet. Feds ruin everything? Yes. Stop downloading erotic material? Oh no, don't worry, I'm not.
Guys, Legal Eagle is trying to silence Mama Oko.
Oh my gosh. It's happening way too early. All right. Well, okay. It looks like it's done. Chat, please pray. I need a Boblax plushie so that I can hang it in my room for good luck. All right, we're gonna continue now. F5, chat, press F5 in the chat. Tell everybody else to press F5 so that they can refresh the stream.
During the course of that review process, the government would likely take out a whole bunch of information that it doesn't want to be published. And I didn't trust the government to do that pre-publication review and censoring of John Bolton's book in good faith under normal circumstances, but doubly so when we're talking about things that strike at the heart of our democracy and the president's impeachment trial. So back in February, I filed some FOIA requests against the National Security Council, the CIA, the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, the Department of State, basically anyone that would have possibly gotten a copy of John Bolton's book and had something to say about it. Now, normally under this review process, the government can simply say...
So, and you are welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. He is sending in FOIA requests, which I guess is just a fancy way of saying that he's suing the government to get information on the guy that doesn't want to testify against Trump because he wanted to see specifically what the guy said about why he wouldn't testify. Am I getting that?
Yeah,
correct?
he wants specifically to get a hold of the book that was apparently released, but like the release was blocked or something. And yeah, these are FOIA requests, but he would be suing if like his FOIA requests were denied.
Okay.
And FOIA again means Freedom of Information Act.
Yeah. But I want to, it does, saying that you're submitting a FOIA mean that you're suing somebody, or is that literally just saying, oh, you're submitting a FOIA? Because I've never known it to be like...
No, a submitted FOIA request is just that. It's a request to the court to provide information.
Okay.
If the government, for whatever reason, chooses to deny that request, then what you would do is you would sue the government for an injunction on whatever information that you requested.
Okay. It's really interesting that he says that he's suing, and like, I mean, maybe he had already figured that it wasn't going to happen and decided to preempt. I don't know. It's just kind of weird that he says that he's suing.
So the fact that he's suing means that it was probably denied, or it's been delayed long enough that he's decided to escalate matters legally.
Okay. Fair enough. And yes, chat, if you need to, please rewind a little bit so that you can get the information that you need to. Yeah, just rewind a little bit, chat, if you need to. Don't worry, we'll still be here.
Say that this portion of the book is classified and therefore it cannot be published. And there's some back and forth, but there's nothing that forces the government to really provide reasoning for the demands that they're making. And in some circumstances, the government doesn't even need to claim that the things are classified, just that they are prohibited from being disclosed. So who knows what they prevented Bolton from saying? So the point of Legal Eagle's FOIA requests was to obtain, or at least force the government to properly process these redactions under FOIA. Information that the government was attempting to prevent John Bolton from publishing in his book. And we also sought to obtain information about what process the government was using. Were there any political considerations in terms of preventing John Bolton from saying certain things? And did the government prevent him from saying unclassified information that he had a right to say because it was politically damaging? Not surprisingly, the government has stonewalled our FOIA requests. So we're filing suit.
Okay.
We are suing the government, the White House, the CIA, the Department of Justice, the Department of Defense, the Department of State, and a whole host of other...
That's it. So the FOIA request has been stonewalled, and therefore he is now suing.
Mm-hmm. Chad, I think it should be said. I don't think that the government should like do that. I just think it's kind of crazy that like it's gotten to that point. I think it's kind of funny that he has to say that he's doing it, but you know what? Go off, sir. Political consideration goes one way. Yes, occasionally it does.
Federal government agencies to find out what they prevented John Bolton from saying. The goals are simple: to force the government to disclose the information that it didn't want John Bolton to disclose to the public, to either force them to unclassify the information, to admit that it was never classified in the first place, and at the bare minimum, to force them to explain why and how that information is classified and why it cannot see the light of day. This is actually what happened when Jason Leopold of BuzzFeed filed a FOIA request and eventually a lawsuit to enforce that FOIA request for the original Mueller report. We got a lot more information about the vague redactions that the DOJ had actually done to the initial release of the Mueller report, and we found out that a lot of those redactions were completely improper. And because I don't necessarily trust the government to have conducted a good faith investigation in this particular case, we also want the correspondents to know who was making this decision, why these decisions were made. And as I covered in my other video on the whole John Bolton case, the timeline doesn't line up here because allegedly one of the government employees cleared John Bolton's entire book for publication, only to have that decision changed at the last minute by a political appointee. A political appointee who had basically zero training in terms of overclassification. It's entirely possible that this whole process is rife with political machinations designed to hide.
Do we even know the person that like decided that? Wow. Again, like I'm critical of Legal Eagle, but that's insane. To think that you might not even know.
There was probably multiple people who've decided that. And I will say this, a FOIA request in and of itself is not anything that I'm going to disparage Legal Eagle over. Not even like him suing the DOJ for ignoring his FOIA request. So far right now, I'm tentatively just listening to what complaints he has and how he's trying to rectify those complaints.
Yeah. No, for sure. It's just kind of crazy that, like, you don't even know who did it, and, like, oh, man. Like, chat, I understand that, like, maybe from a broader perspective, and this is something that maybe you can talk about, like, on a different day. But, like, the fact that the government does redact information is kind of crazy. I understand that some people may not be ready to see it, but I still think it's dumb, personally. I know that it's also done for national security reasons, but again, at the end of the day, I think that the classification of information all the time is dumb. And yeah, this is crazy. Seems sus. It does. All right, we're about halfway through the first video here. Oops.
Hide the White House from unflattering information that should see the light of day. So because the government has stonewalled our requests, we're filing suit. We're going to ask a federal judge to enforce our demands, to make sure that the government complies with them, and to disclose this information. This is not a stunt. This is not a joke. We are actually filing a federal lawsuit to...
We're not joking. We are actually filing it. Look, here's our paperwork. I'm sorry. I think it's funny that he has to reinforce we're actually doing this.
Look, I have over 500 confirmed sniper lawsuits against the federal government.
Pentagon Papers is a great example. The information would not hurt America in the war, but the people wouldn't support the war if published, and it was proven when it was published. Oh, you know. I think I remember something about that. Oh, goodness. All right. Fuck.
Enforce our FOIA requests, as we are entitled to do. And like any good lawyer, I have teamed up with some of the best national security lawyers in the country. Specifically, in this case, I am working with the National Security Counselors, which is a nonprofit organization, and their executive director, Kel McClanahan, who has more experience with FOIA requests.
Just dox the guy. I understand he probably has to say, but just dox the guy like that? Holy cow.
In FOIA litigation than probably anyone else. And we're committed to taking this to the mat. We want people to be actively engaged, and we want people to have the information that is important about their government. Democracy only works.
Defense. I use the Vader offense. I even use the Malawala Queen.
She went so hard that she died. Oh no.
God damn it.
You're good.
Never mind. Just click play. My freaking internet is being retarded.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
When the people are informed and have access to the information that is critically important. And if the Senate isn't going to give the president a fair trial when it comes to impeachment, then the only check on executive power is at the ballot box.
The primary way that we rein presidents in is not through impeachment, it's through elections.
And that only works when people have the necessary information, including the information that the government doesn't want its citizens to have. So this will be the first in a series of videos that chronicles the adventures of suing the federal government to disclose information that probably...
This will be the first in a series of adventures where I show you how I sue the government.
I don't think he really made that series of videos either. I could be wrong on this.
I have no idea.
Like, the second video on him suing the government is the one posted 7 days ago.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's just... That sounds... I feel like he's trying so hard to have an anime arc here. It's just like, our journey to sue the federal... Like, I could see that being it. You could, like, write an entire story where Ava sues the government.
Look, he probably likes anime, but he probably only has watched, like, Naruto and part of Bleach.
Yeah. It's good, though. I totally want to see, like, an Ava fanfiction where the Ava fanfiction where Ava goes to sue the government. That would be perfect. I love it. And all of her favorite lawyers are there.
I wouldn't sue the government, though. I would just, like, erase the government from existence using an ancient blood ritual of the Malkiar people.
Oh, fair enough. Like, she starts out peaceful, trying to, like, I don't know, something weird that you sue the government for. And then by the end, you're just, like, wiping it out. That would be... Chat, press 1 if that would be a great... I want to see that fan fiction. Oh goodness. Liking anime is against the law. It's why Elam had to free the country. Dun dun dun. Okay, Mr. Ricada. Okay.
Should have been disclosed in the first place. This would not be possible without the help of the National Security Counselors. There's a link in the description to be able to donate to the National Security Counselors, which is a 501c3, so your donation is tax deductible. And it would mean the world to us if you would consider donating to the cause, because lawyers and litigation are expensive, and we are committed to taking this thing as far as it needs to go, because we believe that this cause is just and no one else is going to do it. And any donations made above the cost of this litigation will go towards the other charitable work that the National Security Counselors do, which includes, but isn't limited to, representing whistleblowers, representing journalists in FOIA requests, suing to strike down anti-transparency policies and practices, and advocating for pro-transparency and accountability reforms in the law and the government. And it'd be great if this was not a one-time thing. I'm hopeful that this lawsuit will create real and lasting change, or at least be able to disseminate important information related to the heart of our democracy. But it would also be great to be able to right other injustices and to be able to uphold the rule of law in other...
I wonder if in 4 years of him making anti-Trump videos, if he has afforded proper change through these lawsuits.
It's a good question. That's something that I wish I was able to do more research on. I will tell you, though, I know of someone who is not a lawyer. Well, he used a lawyer in order to get it. But I know of somebody who has FOIA'd the government way more times and probably has been more successful. And it is not legal. It is the owner of the dastardly Kiwi Farms. Because that man FOIAs a shit ton of stuff. And it's probably won more than Legal Eagle.
Dude, I saw his shit in Nicholas Wakida's case, like, everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
He's been doing FOIA requests for, like, days.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm talking pages and pages.
And he's got, I believe, the FOIA lawyer, Hardin, I believe is his name. He's like a lawyer that's, like, really good at FOIA requests. So he's got the right guy, Chad. But I don't think that Legal Eagle does. He doesn't have Hardin with him. The Moon Man. Yes, the Moon Man. All right, we're almost done with this first one.
Other contexts. So I'm hopeful that this won't be a one-off thing and that Legal Eagle can create some law, not just explain it.
Okay, that is his ego speaking.
Legal Eagles, I thank you for your support. And until next time, I'll see you in court.
That is definitely 100% his ego speaking, saying, oh my gosh, guys, I could make brand new law. Guys, I can make new law with my lawsuits. And like you could see the smugness on his face when he...
I'm wondering when he's gonna announce, like, running for office, like Congress or some shit like that.
That's a good question. Here, someone asked for your channel. I am going to throw it in the thing here. I'll make this the pin.
And I say that, like, here. I have it right here.
There we go. I'll pin that for people. Nice pause. I know, right?
Ha, I beat you. I freaking beat you.
Oh, you did.
Get riggedy wrecked, son.
Dang it. I still pinned mine. But no, I just find it funny how he's like, the way that he's acting, he's like, I'm gonna create law with this. I'm gonna create law, chat. Isn't that so cool?
Flo, just wait till you read part of the amended complaint. Like, the initial part of it is literally talking about how his YouTube channel is the most popular educational law channel in the world.
Now, is this amended complaint for his first lawsuit, or is it for the second one? Because we'll go over the amended one if it's for the first one.
It's for the second video that we're about to watch.
Okay. Cool. Then we will go over that, because how long is this? It's 12 pages. Holy crap. That is a lot. That is a lot here. But we'll go ahead and do it. What if he can, though? Okay, chat.
We won't go over all of it because the second video does like overview a lot of it. There's just a couple areas that I will excerpt out and paste to you that I found particularly humorless.
Okay. Sounds good. Chat, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to things like transparency from the government, I don't mind if, like, literally the legal eagle makes brand new law from it. I don't mind that. The problem that I have is the way he's going about it here. I'm going to make you just a little bit bigger on the just chatting screen. I just have a problem with how he's going about it, because he's like, again, he sounds super duper egotistic about it. So why is this guy?
Brendan Herrera would win. Brendan Herrera almost won his congressional race, which is pretty wild, given that they outspent him like 10-1 and just made a bunch of lies about him.
Yeah, that was crazy. He spent almost nothing, and like, he was off by a couple points if I remember correctly, and then but he still lost. It was crazy that he didn't spend that much money.
His shit was like it was really small. It was enough. He could have insisted on a recount, but he had been through the ringer so much. He's like, you know what? Fuck it. I didn't really want it that bad anyway.
Yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. That was insane. Okay, chat. We're going to get started here. Actually, before we get started here, I want to read your super chats here, because I am a dirty whore, and I like to read super chats when I get them here. So, really quickly, chat, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out Ava as well. Ava is really cool.
No, speedrun. The second lawsuit, the one we're about to see, he is suing the government for blocking his FOIA request because he wants all the information that the special prosecutor Jack Smith had in these cases against Trump, because the Department of Justice has announced that they're winding down and pretty much phasing out the cases against Trump after Trump won the election.
Spoiler, but yes, pretty much, chat. And we'll get to that here in a moment, chat. Let me go through these supers here real quick. We don't have that many, so it shouldn't take too long. Nerdy for $1.99. I hit like for the elf. Definitely hit like for the elf, chat. Hit the like button, subscribe, and definitely check out Ava. She's really cool, and she has a lot of her own stuff on her channel that you should check out. Kobe Octo VT for $1.99. Based Elf and Akko in the house. Yes, thank you. We are both based, and we are both pretty amazing here. I'm going to turn off my fan because I can hear that background noise. Shadow Gale, thank you for 3-month sub. Where's the Shekel Shaker at? Well, it seems like he's in the chat just chilling out. I told him that it is just going to be me and Ava today, but he is just kind of chilling. Not an FBI for 2 Australian, I believe. Tim Pool Civil War is selling out. Gasp. I am shocked. No, yeah, Tim Pool's just walking to where he needs to go. I'll be honest with you, chat. When I saw him have his like meltdown a couple of months ago, I was convinced that he was about done with running his own shit. So I knew that Tim Pool wasn't going to be forever, which is kind of sad.
I mean, I don't blame him for having that meltdown, because he had it, and then all that information came out about him being part of a company that was taking shitloads of Russian money.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I like looked at that and I was just like, if I remember correctly, he complained because nobody was helping him, and it was just really kind of, it was a mixture of me being sad and me being like, well, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to
He
help.
was in the dark. He, like, in the indictment, he isn't listed as a co-conspirator or as a defendant. He's more listed as a victim or an unwitting participant, somebody who just, like, wrong place, wrong time. He didn't actually do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But the people above him did.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, Chad, I think when it comes to Tim Pool, it's really sad because he's really tried to affect real change, and it's just not happened. Who is this? Tim Pool. We're talking about Tim Pool here for a moment. Super Chat was talking about Tim Pool because he is selling Timcast to the Daily Wire. My assumption is he's still going to do the show because you can't do the Timcast.
It was pretty wild to me when he declared Ukraine the enemy to the United States.
Tim Pool. I forgot that he did that. I have no comment about that, chat. That is funny, though. Holy cow.
Yeah, dude, he went unhinged. He literally went, they are the enemy, and they're going to destroy us if we don't act out. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about?
Timmy the Pool. Yes, chat. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see. Non-FBI again for 2 AUD in another world. Local man yells at clouds. Very accurate. Tim Pool's gone off the deep end. It's kind of sad, but I kind of agree. I just hope he can bring himself back because I don't think he's a bad guy. He's just him, you know. Was the sale confirmed? I want to say yes. So we're just gonna go with yes. We'll see if it actually, like, they're saying that it's gonna happen, so I believe it will happen. And Zeta, thank you for being a member for 13 months. Very much appreciated. All right, let's go ahead and continue here with I'm suing the FBI and DOJ.
Tim Pool is banned from my Adzer Lane collection.
Do you think the last episode is going to have him take off his iconic beanie? Chat, you'll never see his bald scalp ever. And that's just the way he likes it. All right, let's get started here. We had 00.
Surprise! This has been in the works for a while, but I can finally announce that I have sued the government.
Surprise, surprise.
To obtain all records related to the government's investigation of former President Donald Trump for retaining classified documents and trying to overturn the 2020 presidential
So this is a different lawsuit, Chad. Just to let you know, this is an entirely different thing that he's doing here.
election. Look, Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election fair and square. We assume.
Right off the bat. Chat, this was the point where I was like, okay, I got to react to this. This is funny as shit.
Well, he said we assume. I'll give him that. It's okay.
Like, chat, not picking a side here, but didn't the last, like, people, didn't the people...
I will say, though, my eyebrows are now raised and I am fully paying attention.
Yeah, it's just absolutely hilarious that everybody says that the election was stolen when it's not their side. Like, last term, it was the most fair and equal election ever. This term, oh my gosh, he stole the election. And I can't, man. It's just, at this point, I don't care what happened. Like, did Trump lost the last time? Okay, I don't, like, if he was cheated out of it, okay. Doesn't matter anymore. He won this time. He's here now. I don't care anymore. All right, let's continue.
And that means that the criminal cases against him are over, or at the very least are stalled.
I will say this. Legal Eagle's editor is pretty good.
Oh, yeah. His editors are pretty good. Oh, you have to remind me not to tell you about the Illuminati drama around him because his editors are pretty good. And they learned from copying the best.
Indefinitely. So why would I do this now when Special Counsel Jack Smith is winding down both of his cases and Trump will return to power in January? Well, in the words of Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis, sunlight is said to be the best of disinfectants. In that vein, I, along with my co-counsel, believe that the American people have a right to know what the Department of Justice and the FBI discovered when they investigated Donald Trump. And so we filed a lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia to challenge the DOJ's failure to process 2 FOIA requests for this historically important information. Now, the next chapter of the USA will be dominated by questions about the rule of law, secrecy, and government corruption. We just witnessed Trump's Attorney General nominee go down in flames because of an ethics investigation involving his sexual activity with underage girls. Unfortunately, we can't access those records because Congress is exempt from FOIA. But the Department of Justice and the FBI are not.
Wait. There are branches of government that can't be FOIA. I forgot about this.
Oh, you mean Illuminati, that weird commentator who literally tried to claim that one of our editors, one of his editors stole one of his sources. And yeah, there are branches of government that can't be FOIA'd.
That's crazy. No, yeah, oh man, chat. The ripple effects of Illuminati are still being done today. Chat, I haven't kept up with her that much, but I guess that like she's doing so bad in her lawsuit against her previous partner that she might go to jail because her business is falling apart. So you might never see Illuminati again. Like unironically, here.
Heath Rowe, actually, I will give this to Legal Eagle. He did make a video about Hunter Biden's pardon and said it was a grievous abuse of Biden's power.
Chat. Also, yes. Chat. Did you know, chat, before Illuminati, like, fell apart, she had a VTuber model. This woman had a VTuber model. The most terrifying thing I've ever seen. I am glad that she like noped herself
Illuminati
out.
Basically immediately like turned around and tried to sue everybody who possibly talked bad about her.
Oh yeah. Yeah. She never got to use it. She used it briefly from what I remember. But this woman had a VTuber model. Now granted, some people in her bracket of YouTubers, it kind of makes sense. But I'm so thankful we never got to see this thing in action because she does not deserve to be in this community. We were saved. We were definitely saved. We were saved from Illuminati. All right, let's continue.
We believe that their failure to process these FOIA requests is illegal, and so we're taking action. Now, Special Counsel Jack Smith is winding down the prosecutions against Donald Trump due to the long-standing Department of Justice policy that prohibits the criminal prosecution of a sitting president. This policy also found root in the Supreme Court's decision that Donald Trump enjoyed broad immunity from prosecution, lest these troublesome prosecutors undermine the executive branch's ability to perform its constitutionally assigned functions. Official functions like pressuring state officials to find you just enough votes to ensure victory. Now, Smith requested that the federal courts dismiss both cases about Trump without prejudice, which means the case could be refiled if and when Trump is out of office. But there are numerous statute of limitations problems, and Trump may very well just pardon himself. And so Smith will resign.
Which I fully expect Donald Trump to do as the president with the most amount of pardon.
Well, actually, no, that's Biden currently.
With the president that will have the most amount of pardons a president can currently have.
From his position before Trump takes office, along with an unknown number of attorneys who worked on the case. And as the Washington Post reported, Trump intends to fire all the lawyers who worked with Smith, including career attorneys typically protected from political retribution. So there's already an effort underway to rewrite history and deny reality. That's why it's critically important to act now to capture the complete.
What reality is being denied? Like, okay, chat. Now, if I can opine, I believe he's talking about Trump trying to, in his words and the words of many others, rewrite the election. Because if you were against Trump, and again, I'm not either way.
In regards to pardons, the president who holds the most is Jimmy Carter with 534. Ronald Reagan follows seconds with 393. George H.W. Bush, 74. Bill Clinton, 396. Barack Obama, 212. Donald Trump, 143.
How many does Biden have? Or do we know?
Biden he hasn't had a final tally, but right now he's actually under Trump.
Okay.
But that could change in the coming weeks.
Okay. Fair enough. But yeah. Anyway, chat, like, the rewrite history that I believe he is talking about is, again, TDS, if you want to call it that. All right, chat. As your unbiased octopus here, it sounds like what he's referring to is Trump trying to get back into office during 2020, and what he is saying is he doesn't want history to be rewritten when it comes to these lawsuits that are going on. All right, let's continue.
Complete record of the federal prosecutions before the records are destroyed, altered, or God knows what the new administration will do with them. And the Freedom of Information Act is the legal vehicle that allows us to accomplish this, and it serves all Americans. It is indifferent to political party or ideology, and FOIA is the sunshine that Justice Brandeis spoke of, and we must act now to have any hope of seeing its light. Now, public trust in government is at an all-time low. In
Whoa.
fact, Donald Trump made this a cornerstone of his campaign. And Donald Trump made it clear that he expects his new attorney general to bury the entire Smith investigation. And this may include rewriting or shredding the historical record, or even calling upon the Republican-controlled Congress or his cronies in the Supreme Court to prevent the American public from exercising their legal rights.
Did he just call the justices in the Supreme Court? Oh. Sorry, you're letting your bias leak through here too much.
Cronies. Well, look, three of the conservative Supreme Court justices are Trump appointees.
Yeah.
I would technically call them cronies too, and I'm not by any means a leftist.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It just feels like there's a lot of I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of anger behind that. I don't know. He's so radicalized. Oh yeah, chat. You can tell. It's saved for. I have not watched his Twitter.
Yes, there is a lot of. He says it with a lot of venom in his teeth, and yes, he has Trump derangement syndrome bad.
Yeah. Like, I don't pay attention to this guy's Twitter because I would try to get myself blocked because I don't like it. But oh my gosh. All right, let's continue.
To access these critical documents. There's also a serious concern that once the president's allies get what they want from the records, the DOJ won't see a need to continue preserving them. So that's something that we're trying to protect against as well. And that's the core of our lawsuit. The American people have a right to access these documents, as granted by FOIA, and we believe that the DOJ and FBI are not honoring their legal obligations. If nothing else, our lawsuit puts the sword of Damocles in the form.
I think a FOIA for all this information would be nice. And the reason why is because Trump is always been saying that this has just been a witch hunt and they don't have anything. Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to know whether or not they actually had something.
Yeah.
And honestly, it would be good for Trump if they don't have anything and Trump lets this information go out, it could only help him. But if he tries really hard to bury it, that's only going to look bad for him.
I agree. My apologies. Why did he really? Did he really just like have one of his editors put himself as a fucking emperor with the justice? Who is that supposed to be, Nero? I have no idea. Oh, fuck.
That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. And who is that, Nero? Yes. I'm Nero Sama. The turtle's missing. I ate him.
Oh, no. All right, let's continue.
Of a contempt of court sanction over anyone who decides to power up the metaphorical shredder after giving the data to Trump's allies. So it's imperative that we get to see all of Jack Smith's records as soon as possible. So on November 22nd, 2024, I filed a lawsuit against the Department of Justice and its components, including the FBI, the Office of Information Policy, the OIP, and the Special Counsel's Office, the SCO, for failing to expedite my FOIA requests. And in fact, you can read my lawsuit by clicking on the link down in the description. Now, obviously, if you're going to sue the federal government, you'd want a great lawyer, and luckily, I think we are. But even if you're not suing the government, you want your own great lawyer.
Again, the ego just kind of seeping through there.
And my law firm, the Eagle Team, can help. If you've gotten in a car crash, suffered a data breach, or are dealing with almost any injury...
Wait, is this an ad?
Help, but he's fucking advertising his goddamn law firm.
Is he advertising his law firm? What the fuck?
Yeah, he's literally advertising his law firm right now.
Okay,
this is some Better Call Saul shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? Chat is literally, it is literally just a Better Call Saul thing here. It's just so hilarious. Hurt in a car, call NKNR. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's great.
If you have a structured settlement, but you need cash now, code JG Wetworth 877 cash now.
It's literally like chat. Oh, gosh. My apologies, chat. I've had a long day, so this is great. Press 1 if you think that this is just a big advertisement for his law firm. And press 2 if he's actually serious about suing the government. I'm curious what you guys think.
Okay, fair. That is an insult to Saul Goodman. Saul Goodman definitely had 10 times the showmanship and salesmanship.
Oh. Okay, please don't spam, Bull. You only count once. Okay, let's continue.
He can represent you or help find
Yeah,
you the right attorney
Raging
who can.
Bull.
Because it's so important to talk to a lawyer right
Raging
away so
Bull
you get the best
trying to
representation and
pad votes again.
Oh my god.
find out what your options are. So just click on the description or call the phone number that's on screen for free consultation with my team. Because you don't just need a legal team, you need the Eagle team. And now back to the lawsuit that the Eagle team has filed. Now, our first request was to the OIP. The OIP is the office that handles FOIA requests for the SCO, and the request includes records maintained by the SCO related to the investigation of Donald Trump and emails of the SCO personnel relevant to the investigation. And central to my request for expedited processing was offering many concessions to ease the review burden, such as excluding confidential or previously classified materials. After all, time is of the essence here, and the bureaucratic lift needed to honor FOIA requests like this is not lost on me. Plus, a request for all records with no exceptions would likely be considered overbroad. More on that later. And well, wouldn't you know it, the OIP responded, and they refused to even process the request. Their response letter indicated to me that they hadn't actually...
Really quickly, I'm here for Scuff. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, and the 2, I'm sorry
thank
I'm
you,
late.
I'm here for Scuff with 5 gifted memberships.
Jeez, deeply appreciated there. Welcome. We'll get to the other super chats here when we're done with the video, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everyone that becomes a member, enjoy your emotes. Go ahead and slam the glow emote in the chat.
Read the request and instead treated it as a request
Mama,
for all
Uncle,
records.
take a drink of water. Jesus Christ, are you okay?
No. Okay. I think we're good.
No exceptions. And the fun part is that they went out of their way to illustrate that they have 1.7 million emails to chew through. You guys, please read the request. I went out of my way to make your jobs easier. This isn't that hard. And for my friends at the OIP watching this, and for all of you at home, I cannot stress enough how reasonable, everyday, and typical our request actually is. In fact, in 2021...
Chat, very quickly. What he is saying is his request is reasonable because he's trying to tell them specifically for what to look for. I do not believe that's what the government will do because the government knows how to obfuscate what you want because there's a government. So he's not going to get it. That's why he's suing.
Jason Leopold and BuzzFeed
No,
sued the DOJ
that's kind
for
of the thing. Him being narrow in his scope of what he wants with his FOIA request is a smart thing to do because if he did a blanket, I want everything, regardless of what it is, that's going to get like pretty much automatically denied. So I do sympathize with him in the fact that they got back to him and said, no, this is denied because there's too many things. It's like, no, read my fucking request. I asked for a very specific scope of things, which you can get to me much faster.
Right. Fair enough. I just think it's funny that he's like, guys, listen, I was very, 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 very specific. It's easy. I'm pretty sure they're doing this on purpose, though. But good on you, buddy.
all of the Mueller investigation records and then negotiated with them during the litigation to reduce the scope. So this isn't exactly an unprecedented case. And we shouldn't have to sit at counsel table to decide on a reasonable scope of records, and yet the OIP is forcing us to go down this road. But it gets worse.
13D with 10. Maybe eBay can answer this. Why do lawyers have a compulsion to make those two-line rhymes in all of their commercials? Hurt and call, or KNR. You don't just need the legal team, you need the Eagle team. It's just marketing.
Yeah.
You know, it stays in your head. And so if you do actually end up being hurt in a car, you're going to think to call KNR.
Yeah. I'm curious. Did you have like I know that you had your own little, I don't know if you had your own practice, but did you like have a special commercial or anything for yourself? If not, you need one.
No, I didn't have a practice. I worked for a firm, and no, I didn't have a. That would have been wild. No, we were. The thing about family law is there's not many family lawyers who have to advertise because people are always getting divorced and in fucking weird shit in family law. So
yeah, fair enough. And again, chat, we'll continue reading here. Once we're about halfway through the video. Once we're done with the video and talk, I'll get to the rest of the super chats here, and then we'll continue on. Very much appreciate the support tonight. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, apparently there's a new super chat goal thing. Here, chat, I'm going to start a super chat goal thing. And, show
Heart
how
by
I'll
a
celebrate.
Faye, call Eva today. Exactly. Perfect.
Hold on, chat. All right, we'll continue and then I'll edit this.
The request was to the FBI, and on November 8th, 2024, we submitted to the FBI a FOIA request for, quote, all information about former President Donald Trump in the central record system collected or created as part of the investigation into him
got
for
drama that
unlawfully
drives you
retaining national
loco?
security
You better
information
call
and
Mama
for his role
Oko.
in the
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Oh man, that would be great. Oh man, we need to make you like a fake one for like your fake law firm, and that would be perfect. You could use it like for your intro or something like that. That would be fantastic.
Did a dragon burn down your village and destroy your homestead? Call Eva now. Hurt by a Faye, call Eva today.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. Brilliant. Yes, very brilliant. All right. Let's continue.
January 6th insurrection, for which he is currently in criminal litigation in the Southern District of Florida and the District of Columbia. We then advised for both requests
Chat, we will never get over the January 6th stuff. No matter how long we go, people will be bringing that up forever.
that the agencies could wait until the investigation was over before producing records. And then on November 18th, the FBI responded. And I'm trying not to take this personally, they denied that I should be treated as a representative of the news media while not addressing my request for expedited processing, which is just rude.
How rude!
Now, many weeks have passed since my FOIA requests and the fair concessions we made in exchange for expedited processing.
Yeah, chat really
oh, wow.
quickly.
Pause that real quick. That means that that person who said that Legal Eagle is his news source, well, guess what?
Oh.
The federal government doesn't treat or view Dustin, aka Legal Eagle, as a news outlet.
Here, I gotta... she brings up a good point because when I originally listened to this chat, I found one of the comments of his video, and one of the comments literally says that he should be treated as a news source because they listen to him out of the country. I'm trying to find it right here. But it was just really funny because, chat, do you think that Legal Eagle should be your news source? Oh, here it is. 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 Here, chat. I'm not going to say... Here, we're just going to zoom in for you. Chat. This person says, as a Mexican Dominican...
Look, we all know who the news source for YouTube is. It's SXC Phil. He's not sexy. XSC. Oh, fuck.
Perfect. By that logic, Akko could be one.
Fucked it up.
Exactly.
I don't remember it. I don't fucked it up.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. No, but like this comment, this is one of the comments in his video where it says, I can say that Legal Eagle is my primary news source for knowing what's going on in the United States, so you should 100% be entitled to be treated as an international news outlet. Chat. Is this man your international news outlet? Do you want this man to be your representative for the United States international news? I don't. Just saying. Silence the insane man. Oh, goodness. All right, let's continue on here.
We have yet to receive the response we are legally entitled to, and so we're left with no choice but to sue the federal government. Now, our lawsuit originally included 2 counts of constructive denial of expedited processing. This type of claim arises under FOIA when a government agency fails to act on a request for expedited processing within the statutory time frame or otherwise improperly denies a request for expedited
Frankly,
processing.
I'd be better at teammate contracts because fake contracts are oral contracts, so they're not written down.
Here, we'll get to the rest of these after we're done with the video. Right.
What is my lawsuit seeking? Well, 3 things. 1, a court order for expedited processing of the FOIA request because time is of the essence. 2, injunctive relief to compel the DOJ to comply with the requests. And 3, reimbursement of my costs and attorney's fees. Now, I'm not the only one who wants these records. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton also demanded the records, and Republicans in Congress have even warned the Office of the Special Counsel to preserve them. My guess is that we probably want them for reasons that differ from Ken
His
Paxton.
cost for attorney fees, he wants the government to pay him for his time and his trouble.
Yeah. I didn't think about, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. I want you to pay me to file my own paperwork, government. Thank you very much.
Short term, we want the same thing. I think it's really important that these records are released in full so that people can review the entire documents for themselves. And law states that the government must provide expedited processing of FOIA requests in cases in which the person requesting the records demonstrates a compelling need. And a person engaged in the publication of news media prima facie demonstrates the required compelling need when there is, quote, urgency to inform the public concerning the actual or alleged federal government activity. Now, countless legacy media and news platforms have successfully argued this in court. So what gives here? Does Legal Eagle being one of the biggest and, dare I say, best law-related YouTube channels not count as a news media platform that's...
All right, chat, we're going to put up a poll right now. Press 1 if you think that Legal Eagle is the best YouTube lawyer.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Chat, press 1 if you think he's the best YouTube lawyer out there, and press 2 if you think that literally anybody else is better.
Jesus Cristo.
Because, like, what he is arguing here is because he is the, unironically, the most subscribed to lawyer on the platform, okay? He believes he is entitled to be a trusted news source.
Around. Nothing's ever gonna keep him down. Except for the government.
Except for the government, yes. And chat, here's the thing. To be fair, and kind of unfortunately, Rekieta was kind of walking up right behind this man to take his lunch. And then when Rekieta kind of fell behind, it was just like, well, you know what? Legal Eagle gets to stay number 1. Which kind of sucks. But no, sir, I do not believe you are the best lawyer channel on the internet. Like, I don't, like, unironically, chat, subscriber count.
He's evil, Charlie. His smug aura mocks me.
Yes. That clearly belongs to Ava. Oh, there's gonna be a fight for that, chat. Because there's a lot of good lawyers on there. But I would personally vote for Ava. There's only one Lolly on YouTube. So I'd say that's a pretty big consideration. But no, I just think it's hilarious. The Legal Eagle not only considers...
Don't worry, the way I've handled my branding, I'm the best lolly because I'm the only lolly.
Very true. Very true. But no, the fact that he wants to tout himself as a trusted news source that can compel the courts like all other news agencies to fulfill his requests faster because he believes that he deserves that kind of treatment. Like, I understand.
I will say this. JP Ravenfire does mod for 2 lawyer YouTubers, and so he is obligated contractually to say he's crap.
That's good to know. Wait, JP, who do you mod for? I'm pretty sure I've seen you in Eva's chat. Who else do you moderate for? Oh my gosh, we gotta dethrone the eagle. Catchphrase, legal folly, hire the lolly. Oh my gosh.
He's actually a lawyer. He's actually a mod for legal mindset.
Okay, I kind of figured that. Oh my gosh, chat, thank you so much for hitting the goal. I deeply appreciate that. Thank you. Well, we will read your super chats here in a moment. A lot of support tonight, and I'll make sure I get to each and every single one of them. But no, the fact that this man considers himself a top news source that is demanding the courts of the land to pay attention to him because he is the most subscribed to. Chat, I'm going to be honest with you. Subscribers these days is really, like, as much as I would like to see myself at 100,000 one day, and I do believe it can happen. In fact, I believe that a lot of people around me can get 100,000. It is not the highlight that it used to be for YouTube. It is a popularity contest, and the person with the most subs is the most popular. But YouTube doesn't even count it in terms of, like, when spreading your stuff. So I don't really see his 2 million plus subs as a necessity for being the best. Because if, I don't know. I'm going to go around in circles. So let's just continue. We're 4 minutes left.
Serves the public interest? Well, the FBI doesn't think so, as they have denied our classification as a representative of the news media.
And they were right to do so.
And they are wrong. Obviously, the mission of this channel is to educate people about the laws that govern our everyday lives in a fun and entertaining way, and it's impossible for us to achieve our mission without vigilant and zealous coverage of the news. And in fact, there are over 3 million of you that subscribe to this channel, and the FBI is telling you that you don't count. Now,
yes, you do not count. Sorry, but you don't count.
Unfortunately, due to the way that FOIA litigation progresses, we were unable to challenge the FBI's determination on this point at the same time we challenged the constructive denial of the expedited proceeding. But all hope is not lost. We have filed an amended complaint that covers the fee category, the fee waiver, and the actual production of records, while still keeping the expedited processing claims. And at the appropriate time, we'll be asking the court to expedite its consideration of the case as well. After all, we need to make sure that the DOJ and the FBI don't just hurry up and refuse to release all the records. Now, if this lawsuit is successful, then the American public may finally have the answers to many of the unanswered questions about the Donald Trump investigations. Answers to questions like, what evidence does he have that has not been disclosed? What evidence would prosecutors have used at the Trump trial? How did the Trump immunity decision change their strategy? Did Joe Biden ever communicate anything to Attorney General Merrick Garland or the special counsel? And who were the uncharged co-conspirators? And looking at the Florida case, our success in this lawsuit would mean the public having answers to questions like, who else had access to or moved the records? Was there evidence that Trump kept some classified records in New Jersey or in other locations? What about these surveillance videos and audio recordings? What did Trump's advisors tell the DOJ about his handling of classified info? The American people deserve answers to these questions, and we believe that we are legally entitled to them. So even though we are suing the DOJ over these records, it doesn't mean that we are hostile to Smith's investigation. I don't think we're trying to get something from them that Smith doesn't want to release. We've specifically disclaimed any interest in classified or privileged information, and we're trying to help Smith finish the job he started in the least awful way possible. And we specifically said we'd wait until he was done with his report, so we're not even rushing him. Now, for longtime viewers, you might be wondering what happened with the—
He wants to help finish putting Trump in jail. He wants... You can't make this shit up, chat.
He wants the information out to the people in regards to whatever Jack Smith has supposedly collected.
Yeah.
Jack Smith isn't going to be putting Trump in jail. He's winding down the cases, and Legal Eagle has no standing to take over those cases in any capacity.
Oh, no. I'm just saying that, like, it sounds like through this lawsuit, he wants to help them put Trump in jail, is what I'm saying. Oh, does he realize those questions on taking documents can also apply to Biden? I don't think that he cares. I don't know, Jeff.
No, that's not what's happening. I think Legal Eagle would jump at the opportunity to be a part of Jack Smith's prosecution team, but this is just a FOIA request and a demand that the government recognize him as a news outlet. He's basically throwing a tantrum that he was denied by the government.
Fair enough. Oops.
The first suit I filed against the White House. Well, these things take time, but there were actually 2 lawsuits. The first was about the handling of John Bolton's expose, and I haven't talked about this publicly yet because I didn't want to prejudice the lawsuit itself, but we've received a significant number of substantive responses from the FBI, the DOD, and the CIA, including records showing that the CIA was never given any parts of the book to review. And we're in the middle of an appeal of the decision regarding the National Security Council. Now, we always knew that that part was going to be an uphill battle, but
So 4 years later, chat, and I know that the courts take for gosh damn ever, he still doesn't have an answer.
Oh, did you hear that? So that means that, that means that he has been denied, and the courts have said no. He's in the middle of appealing that decision.
That's crazy. And the fact that he's still working on it 4 years later. Holy crap. Holy cow.
Yeah, so he's been denied not once, but twice by the government. Yeah, and he's still trying to appeal it. That's fucking wild.
Oh, man, that's so funny. That is really, really funny. Alrighty. Okay, we're almost done.
One of the points of this lawsuit was to change the case law saying that the NSC is entirely exempt from FOIA, especially under these circumstances. And we will continue to pursue the appeal to make that change. Now, the second lawsuit was a suit that I filed about how Trump fired a bunch of inspectors general who found corruption. Now, we've gotten a ton of records about allegations of OIG misconduct, yet very few about the ones that Trump pushed out for alleged misconduct. And it's pretty clear from these records that he pushed out inspectors general who didn't do anything wrong and didn't push out inspectors general who did. Something to keep in mind next time he pushes out an inspector general. And I already have a quick update. The day we filed our amended complaint, the FBI miraculously granted us expedited processing. They like to play these little litigation games. So that's a win for the good guys, and we're one step closer to getting the records. And I'm sure it's because the government is afraid of us. Now, I couldn't have done any of this without the help of my co-counsel, Kel McClanahan, who's one of the preeminent lawyers in national security law.
glazing,
He runs the firm, the
man.
National Security Counselors, which promotes the ideas that the public needs to be as informed as possible, and that people entangled in legal matters in this field should have reasonable access to knowledgeable legal assistance regardless of income. I suspect that in the coming years, there's going to be a lot of shady dealings that need to be exposed.
The fact of the matter is, it's very likely that none of what Jack Smith has collected in these investigations against Trump is going to lead to any kind of conviction against Trump. And so, just like you said, Legal Eagle's goal is not, can't put him in jail, but we can make him look bad.
Yeah. And at that point, I don't know if it really matters because he's gonna be there, and I don't think they're going to impeach him. It'd be very funny if they tried to, though. I don't know. I know that they would try it, chap. Could you impeach Trump for a third and fourth time? I don't know.
They won't impeach him over this information. They will have to impeach him over anything that he does during his actual sit in office between 2025 and 2028 or 9.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, like, I still think that would be kind of funny. Just like seeing them try to impeach him a third and fourth time. I don't know. Oh, all right. We're almost done, chat. Almost there.
There'll be a lot of government employees and contractors who are going to need help in dealing with whistleblowing and security clearance issues. And Kel and his team are on the job. They operate in large part from donations, especially their pro bono work. And if you'd like to donate to further their mission, they would greatly appreciate it. I already have, and I look forward to working with them in the future. You can check out their website and donate by clicking on the link that's on screen right now or down below. And either way, you can always follow them on Blue Sky at nationalsecuritylaw.org.
Oh my fuck. He's...
Donate money because lawyers are expensive.
Chat. Did you hear what he just referenced? Did you hear what website he just said to go to? I'm curious. I'm gonna like. Do you think he's still on Twitter, or do you think he abandoned it? I'm curious.
I don't remember ever seeing him on Twitter, but I could be wrong.
He does have his Twitter account still. He has not tweeted since June 1st. Okay. Yeah, he has not tweeted since June 1st. Okay. Let me go to Blue Sky. I have a Blue Sky chat. I never use it. I only took it so that nobody could take my username. I'm curious. If he also has a Blue Sky. I don't think he does. Oh no.
4 more subs in Raging Bull will make Alko sing Hot Cross Buns. You know what? 5 more subs and I will stuff Raging Bull into a jar live on chat.
Oh. Snap. How didn't I get banned? Because I don't say anything. You just don't talk on there. Are those pronouns in the law firm's bio? Let's see. Oh, wow. Where are you guys looking? What? It oh. Oh my gosh! What's wrong with Blue Sky?
Dear God, there's pronouns in the law firm bio.
Blue Sky is like Twitter 2016. That's the problem with it. There, unfortunately, it's hard to explain. I just don't like Blue Sky. I think that the only people that are there, like, there are some good people that are probably there, but the rest of them are people that, like, ran away because they don't like Elon Musk. And, you know, fair if you don't like Elon Musk. Hello there. Oh, and he's gone. But yeah, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And the fact that why is my mouse doing that? That is weird. Oh, it's probably because
Did you seriously just come in here to cock a gun
He
and
did.
leave?
He did.
I'll show you clips. I will break out magic the likes of which you've never seen.
What's wrong with Blue Sky? I got banned for acting like I do on Twitter. I mean, like the problem I have with Blue Sky is again, it's 2016 Twitter. That's the big problem with it. Anyway, we got a couple more seconds. Let's finish it out, and then we can talk.
Updates on all their cases, mine included. And because this is an ongoing story, make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. And if you're legal counsel for the DOJ, I will see you in court.
All right, chat. There we go. There we go. So he is suing the DOJ. And again, I personally have no issue with trying to get information. If he wants to get information out, Akko, he totally has a Blue Sky. Oh my gosh, is that it? Is that it? Oh my gosh, is that it? Thank you. Let me see. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Please tell me.
Emperor Creatine about to give the whole chat creatine shits with this Blue Sky fucking link.
Oh my gosh, and he actually replies there more than normal. Oh my god. Chat. He hasn't used his Twitter account since June. Look at how often he replies on Blue Sky. Well, not very often, but like he's tweeted here more, excuse me. He's I don't even know what you would call it, but he's messaged here more than he has on Twitter. And he already has 25,000 followers, chat. Look at him go. Congratulations, sir. I'm surprised he didn't put any...
I'm like, oh my god, the engagement's so much better. Yeah, because you're engaging more on this platform than you were on the other one.
Yeah. Oh, Popat is there? Who's Popat? Oh, you talk about Ricada? I don't think Ricada uses Blue Sky. That'd be hilarious. Oh, I'll have to follow him there. Oh, man, that is hilarious, chat. I love this so much. That tweet from you 13 minutes ago? Wait, what? What happened? Did I tweet something? Oh, somebody bought me a tentacle pantyhose. Nice. And somebody sent me a... Oh my gosh, who's buying me shit on Throw? No! Why do you do this when I'm live? Who sent me a surprise gift? What the hell? No! Oh, it's a... Oh, no. Sorry, give me just one moment. You saw the new... I did. Oh, you guys need to stop suggesting things for me. You guys are going to ask me to buy so many things. Well, you guys are going to send me so many things. I just... Orders.
By the way, I saved the settings on my throne. I am now allowing surprise gifts.
Awesome. Whatever this was, the surprise gift was only $5. It can't be that bad. I'm actually really excited about the tentacle leggings. They look really nice. I love how all of these things here are anonymous. Anyway, chat. Anyway.
I don't know what it is. I was just smug because somebody in chat was clearly smug.
Why are there multiple... because people suggest things from me! chat, I will accept suggestions as long as they're not weird. I will not accept diapers because that's weird. Fuck, that thing has already been out there too long. I can't delete that post.
Evolved potato. I just opened your throne and see 2 butt plugs.
Yeah. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. All right, let's read some super chats. I'm gonna distract myself from that impending pain here. Wow, there was a lot of super chats, so I'm gonna bring it up on the main screen for me to read here. Unfortunately, on the YouTube thing, the viewer activity thing cleared when it decided that it was having issues. But thankfully, Streamlabs dashboard got me covered, so I will scroll through here. And we'll super as we need to, and talk as we need to. Evolved Potato for 5, A, I'm assuming that's AUD. Would there be a problem with the information Jack Smith discovered since a judge did rule that he wasn't legally appointed the special counsel? I feel like that's a question that, Eva, you might be able to answer a little bit better.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
The question is, would there be a problem with the information Jack Smith discovered since a judge did rule that he wasn't legally appointed the special counsel? Here, I'll zoom in for you so it's a little easier to see. Just in case there are more questions for you.
Well, okay, so that ruling is currently on appeal in the 13th District, and I promise you, that ruling by Judge Aileen Cannon is going to be overturned, and she's probably going to be reprimanded for that ruling. I've never seen a judge actually make that ruling. Special prosecutors and their ilk have been used by the government since the 1800s, like early 1800s.
Well, there you go, chat. Chat 4 more subs for hot cross buns. Wait, oh, that's right. I forgot. I can't wait. I need to get a recorder to play hot cross buns because I used to play the recorder, chat, which is really easy. Yes, if you hit the goal, I will do hot cross buns on the recorder.
I have an ocarina. I could play hot cross buns.
You could,
right now.
Yes. You could. Although I think they wanted me to do it. Was it me or you that was supposed to do it? I can't remember. I think it was me.
But I'll only do it with the 4-sub goal.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll give you the ocarina. I don't know. Everybody will do it at the same time.
Everyone play the recorder? I think I'd have to get one because I don't own one. I'll put that on my throne next, chat. Fuck it both? Okay. Again, I am here for Scuff. Thank you for the 5 memberships as well.
I literally just found the tabs for hot cross buns.
Oh, really?
I win.
Fair enough. Play the Song of Healing for a Poor Legal Eagle's Career. Oh my gosh. Chat, we're not done yet either. We still got another video of his to go through. Although that was 24 minutes long. And that'll be interesting. We'll see how long we'll go through that one. Because that one's just mostly about him complaining about Trump. Again. So that'll be interesting.
Look, it's just going to be him disparaging Trump's appointees. Which I will say, not all of Trump's appointees have been, in my opinion, well thought out. And I think Trump himself realized that when he pulled Matt Gaetz from the position of his AG. But
yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I don't think for the coverage that you're wanting to do, we really need to watch him rage on about, and actually you'll meet his quote-unquote chaos lawyer, which is some crazy bitch.
Well, I mean, if we don't need to watch it, we don't have to. We can just look over his amended complaint if you'd like. I'll leave that up to you.
There was really only one thing I saw in the amended complaint that I was gonna laugh at, which was basically him glazing himself about how his channel is the most popular educational and law-based channel.
Okay. Well, once we're done with the super chats, we'll jump over to that, and we'll laugh at that a little bit. Anyway, let's continue on here. Ike13, thank you for the 10. Maybe Eva can answer this. Why do lawyers have a compulsion to make those two? Okay, we already read that one, but I'll finish it here. 2-line rhymes in their commercials. Heard a car, call a K&R. You don't just need a legal team. You need the Eagle team. We've answered that one already, and it's because it helps sell. So there you go, chat. Festiva, thank you for the 20. Where is the clown outfit? I know I haven't been dumping dollars directly, but I thought the gifts would make you more silly faster. Surely this gesture is sad now. Also obligatory farm those tears. Trump sure one clap. So the outfit is almost done, and then it has to get rigged. The plan is to hopefully get it rigged in January. Huh? Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off there. Oh, she's cutting out. She's cutting out. Chat, we'll give her a moment here.
No, you're good. I didn't say anything.
Okay. Okay. Cool. But no, chat. That is still coming. The rigging is just hasn't started yet. It should hopefully start in January. Hopefully. Although I got to pay it slowly. So it will start in January, and hopefully it is done then. And then you'll see the new outfit. It'll be very exciting. I'm very excited about it. Anyway. Amber Creatine, thank you for the 5. I still remember just how badly Legal Pigeon coped after Kyle Rittenhouse got acquitted. As another much more based lawyer would say, Eagle is 39 IQ. Damn, that's very mean, but probably accurate. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like you need more than 39 IQ in order to become a lawyer. I don't know if I don't think that you get that measured for the bar, but I would say that you need more than 39 to perform. Maybe. Wolf, thank you for the 5. I need Eva to read all my Faye contracts before signing them. She's the only to trust for Faye contracts. Regular lawyers can be used for demon contracts. Very, very true. Very, very, very true. I don't know. Maybe Eva can jump into demon ones as well, but I feel like she's pretty good at Faye contracts. I am here for Scuff. Thank you for the 5. The government investigation into the government and did nothing wrong.
Demon contracts are better because demon contracts usually are actually on paper, stone tablets and stuff. Fake contracts are done over just oral stuff. It's just what's known as expressed warranty. They don't have anything written down, so they're more complicated.
Yeah, well, fair enough. My current rig is sexy enough. Oh no, trust me. The clown one is great, chat. I won't be using it for everything, but it is just an alternate outfit that I plan to use for stuff. Anyway, moving on here. Crazy Koala Man for $1.99. Thank you for the $1.99, and they said nothing. Appreciate it. Dr. Fry for the 5 Canadian. Never seen this goal thing before. Is it new? Yes, it is new. And whenever you fulfill it, I will put up a new goal. And yeah, basically, it's just supposed to be a super chat goal thing. That it's like I know that Twitch has a goal thing, kind of, and this is YouTube's way to kind of, I guess, encourage people to throw out super chats if they want to. You don't need to do it if you don't want to, but it's just kind of like a cool little thing that you can throw out there, and I'll do it just to have
fairies don't cheat. They also don't lie.
They
never defame a fairy.
They just want to play with you forever. At least the ones that I know of do. They're kind of terrifying. Let's see here. I'm here for Scuff again. Thank you for 5. I'm sorry that just made me dry heave. Can his head get out of his ass? No, I am here for Scuff. It will not get out of his ass, and I know what you meant by that. He literally does know what.
And by the way, I did send you a screenshot, which is an excerpt of what the amended complaint.
Okay.
That made me laugh so hard. It's just him self-glazing.
Okay.
Hardcore.
Okay. Perfect. I do see that. Once we're finished with all of these, we'll pull that up, and we'll probably finish up Legal and move on to Saint Floyd, as it were. And I know that one will be very fun, chat. Let's see here. But yes, the dude definitely is glazing, chat. Yukon Hunter, thank you for the Prime sub earlier as well. I also saw that you followed, so I deeply appreciate that. Papa Monarch Enjoyer, thank you for the $5. The TDS that this man's channel turned into is truly breathtaking. Also, we have a whole election's worth of people who don't care about this case. Yes. Pretty much, chat. Although people are going to take it to the bitter end, because and my kind of a problem I have with politics in general is one guy on one side will throw the stick a little bit further, and then the guy on the other side will throw it even harder. So it's just like, I don't like either side when it comes to that, because they both take it to extremes, and as the guy in the middle, I kind of just have to deal with it, you know? I really don't really I just kind of have to sit here and deal, you know? That's just me. Death God 114, thank you for the 2. Legal Schmiegel is coping hard. Yes, yes indeed. And then Yukon Hunter for 5 gifted tier 1 gift subs on Twitch. Much appreciated. I hope everybody that is over there on Twitch enjoys those gift subs. And then Emperor Creatine, thank you for the 2. Akko, he totally has a blue sky. Yes, he does. Now, that is all the super chats for now. I know that some probably will come in, although we are going to pause on reading them for right now, and we will get back to whatever comes next after the appropriate time, because I feel like it's time to continue. I'm going to sit up straight. Discussing centrist. No, listen, I feel like I probably do have a bit. Listen, I have conservative and I wouldn't call it progressive. But I have views from both sides. I just hate that both sides take it evil. But I will say this, chat. I vote based on principle. And so if I was able to vote in the last election, I would have voted based on my principles.
Yes, I am a centrist, but I'm a centrist in the sense that I will use my gun to protect my gay lover and my marijuana plant. You can try and use centrist as an insult, but really, it's just someone who votes and decides on an individual case-by-case basis rather than just identifying with party politics, which is just extremely brain dead to do.
No, yeah. And I would agree with that, chat. No, I 100% think the exact same way. I will vote on who aligns with my personal and political beliefs when the election comes up. And I will not say, but you can kind of guess what my choice probably would have been based off of my political beliefs and what I believe. Anyway. So we do want to look through just a little bit of the amended complaint here. Chat, if you are curious, actually, I will put this in the chat for all of you. If you would like to read the amended complaint that Legal Eagle submitted here, there you go. It is a court document, so enjoy that. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit for you all here. Goals have timers? Yes, they do. They do. I can make the goal timer bigger next time if you guys want me to. Anyway, so let's zoom in here. And like I said, we're only going to read this main bit here, and then we are going to move on. So this is his amended complaint. When was this submitted? 12/10. So this was filed 8 days ago, excuse me. And the point that we're going to look at here is point 3, which is the parties. Plaintiff Legal Eagle LLC is a business headquartered in the District of Columbia. Oh my gosh, he actually is in DC. Oh man. You can't get more funny than that, having a lawyer that's in DC. That is hilarious. Oh, Elf is vibrating with happiness? Yes. Don't zoom in on chat, you'll get banned. Or on Twitch, you'll get banned. Very true. Legal Eagle runs the Legal Eagle YouTube channel, which is the most popular long-form YouTube channel focused on legal issues, as well as one of the fastest-growing educational channels in the world. Oh, boy. With more than 3 million subscribers, 15 million monthly views, and nearly 1 billion total video views, Legal Eagle is accordingly a representative of the news media.
I told you, the glazing is heavy.
Again, I'm pissed off at Rekieta because if Rekieta like got his fucking life under control, this would not legally. I'm upset at Rekieta for multiple reasons. This being another one. I hate the fact that this guy here, this guy that Legal Eagle gets to step on his like.
I think right now, actually, Emily D. Baker is someone else in LawTube who's at like 800,000. So he's almost at 1 million.
Really?
Or she is.
Oh, if a donut was this glazed, I wouldn't eat it. Exactly, chat. My sweet tooth would definitely be hurting from having this much glaze on it. Another sin to lay upon Rekieta's sin. Exactly. Shame about Nick. Exactly. Exactly. But holy cow, this is hilarious. Like, I understand that when you're like making legal documents, you want to plead your case. This is a lot, broski. Do you think Legal Eagle like Marilyn Manson removed a vertebrae?
Well, and he's trying to establish himself as a news outlet and therefore privy to the FOIA requests that
Just give her a moment, chat. Okay, I gotta cut. While we're waiting, I'm gonna cut out this song.
okay, hold on. I have to like reset something.
Oh, you're good. What is playing right now? This one. Move. Ragged says he's launching an investigation to find a leaker. Oh my gosh. Chat, if you've got a... Okay, while we're waiting for Ava to come back here, I got something for... We can play chat. I'm gonna see if I can find the clip for this because this is a funny clip.
Beep boop.
You're welcome back. Here, we're gonna take a brief intermission, chat, so that you can enjoy this.
That didn't get bullied enough. And they're still fucking nerds.
I am a nerd. Like, not the good kind. I'll go to my friends who are all nerds.
Just a brief intermission for you,
didn't
chat.
get bullied enough.
And I'm like, hey guys, you want to do the stupidest thing ever? Let's just be cheerleaders.
Fucking nerds. I wouldn't talk to these people in normal, real life.
Mr. Cheerleader, cool.
Wait a minute, like, I wish I was
Fucking
cool.
nerds,
I was never
man.
cool.
Fucking nerds.
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Like that
Really?
giant nerd my entire life, yeah.
They're always bothered when they're reminded that they're nerds.
That was the funny irony of all of this. It's like, I'm just this dorky guy who's, like, I liked anime, video games.
Fucking nerds.
Dude, you're a fucking nerd. Yeah, I know. I know I am.
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
I know I was a nerd because I look at me. Like, I was a skinny, frail bitch. I got it. We're all nerds.
By the way, you want a fucking nerd? There's one.
What the hell is that thing on the table behind you? Your nail polish collection? It's paint for miniatures, bigot, because I'm a giant nerd.
I'm gonna paint my models. Yeah, have fun. What a loser.
You know, Rackets gives nerds a
Ultra Smurfs Primaris Captain.
Stop trying to,
Bad.
pretend to be cool.
And I hate that. I should never
He
be
does.
embarrassed to be a fucking nerd.
That's weird. You're not cool. We can all see you.
Hey, Nick, what are those figures over your right shoulder? Those figures are the Bandai Premier Warhammer 40K Space Marines.
Fucking nerds.
I'm a nerd, which puts me down low on the market value. Thank God I have a Lady Rackets.
Didn't get bullied enough.
Maximum
Oh my God,
nerd,
Warhammer
okay? I used to play
40K.
a game called EverQuest. If you don't know how D&D works, let me nerd
He
you
is
out.
literally like,
We're a bunch of fucking
if
nerds.
you play
Fucking
40k
Man,
chat, you
man,
cannot
never
deny the
call
nerd.
a man a nerd.
That's true.
And all those people should be bullied and beaten to death.
Oh, that is the Adeptus Mechanicus trilogy box set. Nerd.
Fucking nerds.
I will say I'm a total nerd.
Didn't get bullied enough.
Yeah.
What is this way?
That's
What is that
That's
doing
what
there?
makes me like you.
When I find out that someone's just a fucking nerd with no joy in their life, I don't want them around anymore. So they're gone.
What the hell is this purple line? Why is it on my YouTube screen? Oh.
And today I just started blocking a whole shitload of people. It's so great. Oh, so good. And they're still fucking nerds. And all those people should be bullied and beaten.
So
to
he
death.
read the books and he painted
guys
the
are fucking
miniatures. That's
embarrassing.
like the nerdiest version.
Not only did he do that, but he knows the lore too, because there was a time when he was explaining to the owner of the Kiwi Farms what like the dwarf, like some of the dwarves, like with the Book of Grudges are. And I don't know a whole lot about it, but like this man is a nerd, and he's just trying to put on a show, and he's not doing a good job. Fucking nerds, all of you, fucking nerds. Like the stream, chat.
Oh, don't we have some George Floyd updates?
We do. This is a funny one. I can't remember. Was it you that found this? I'm trying to remember because we both talked about this. We both found it kind of crazy. Oh, it might have been me.
No, I think Mizu found it, and you sent it to me, and I went, "What the fuck?"
Yes.
Because the court is implying in
Oops.
this briefing here that George Floyd hadn't died on scene
Yes.
where people were charged for killing him. He actually died later at the hospital, which is fucking wild and changes the facts of the case quite a bit.
Yes. Chat, please like the stream because this is insane. Was it about the autopsy? Yes. This is insane. Like,
Look, guys, this briefing is gonna leave you all a little breathless, so we're gonna need it liked and comment, favorite, subscribe, because it's gonna be demonetized.
all the streams are already gonna be demonetized. I can tell you that right now. But yes, chat, please make sure you like and subscribe. Just... All right. So, let me pull this up here. And again, I think the death of any person, just to say, all right, the death of any person is disgusting and tragic, and I don't want people to die until they meet their natural conclusion at the end of life, which is like when they're 100 or some shit. Once you're like at minimum 100, then you can die. I know people look beyond that.
Grim Joe, it was alleged, but this is the first time we see a judge acknowledging that in court via this. I believe it was on page 3.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, I'm gonna read the tweet here, and then we are gonna go through some of this here because I want you guys unfollowed and blocked. Fair enough. We're gonna read through this. I talk about it a little bit, and then I have one more fun little thing to do tonight, chat. So I got a good 3 years left of me. Awesome. So even okay, chat, you can't ask me that question. That's a little too charged. All right. So this MJ Truth Ultra account says, "OMG, am I reading this correctly? Was Saint Floyd alive when he arrived at the hospital? A new court ruling just dropped, allowing Derek Chauvin to be allowed to test the heart tissue of Saint Floyd. What I'm more interested in is page 3. Look what it says highlighted. Quote, the autopsy report shows that the antemortem blood was collected by HHC on 5/25/20. By definition, antemortem means before death. So a judge acknowledged that George
So
Floyd...
antemortem means literally by definition. Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
Before death.
Yeah. Yep. Chat, by the way, if you need to glow, please use the glow emote in chat. It is only $1 a month so that you can glow. I recommend that you do that. All right, the mods will block chats that could get you or me in trouble. So please just glow. I blocked this account. I mean, that's totally fair. I know nothing about this account. So, you know, but this is a court filing here. So, and that's pretty crazy. So,
well, I don't know if Chavez has gone through all of his appeals. I'm going to assume that he has. And if he has, it means the last thing that he can do is file for what's known as proven innocence, which means that something has changed or evidence has been presented that changes the facts of the case that prove actual innocence.
Yeah. So is the police officer still called as a murderer? I don't know. Chat. But anyway, by definition, this means before death. So the judge acknowledged
For
it.
right now, nothing has been decided, but this is a pathway to Chavez perhaps getting the conviction overturned.
Yes.
Or at least a sentence commuted.
Yes. Pretty much, chat. But basically, I want to go through this here, but because what they're saying here is that Saint Floyd did not die that day, according to this autopsy report here. Let me see if I can zoom in on it here real quick, chat. I might have to open it in another page. Okay. Yep, I can zoom in on that. That's a little blurry, but that's okay. Okay. It's also the autopsy. Indeed. Night, Mom. Good night. So this is United States District Court of Minnesota. The plaintiff versus Derek Chauvin, defendant. And here it starts off by saying, and Ava, cut me off at any point if you want to add comments on this. Defendant Derek Chauvin filed a motion seeking discovery under Rule 6 of the Rules Govern Section 2255 proceedings for the United States District Courts. That rule allows for a party to take discovery provided the court finds that there is a good cause. Understanding this discovery request and why there is a good cause supporting it requires placing in context, which requires discussing Mr. Chauvin 2255 claim. Mr. Chauvin has filed a 2255 motion challenging his federal conviction. In the briefing on this motion, he argued that his motion should be granted because he was denied the effective assistance of counsel in two fundamental ways. First, his attorney, Eric Nelson, failed to inform Mr. Chauvin that a Dr. William Schneidsel, I'm probably saying that wrong, has contacted Mr. Nelson and opined that Mr. Chauvin did not cause Mr. Floyd's death. I'll reiterate that there. Opined that Mr. Chauvin did not cause Mr. Floyd's death. Dr. Schnaitzel's opinion is that Mr. Floyd died due to a catecholaminé crisis when his paraganglioma secreted excess levels of catecholamine. I don't know what that is. These excess levels of catecholamines led to Takotsubo's myocarditis, a type of acute heart failure or heart attack resulting in pulmonary edema and death. Dr. Schneizel contacted Mr. Nelson in April 2021 before, man, it was that long ago, before Mr. Chauvin was indicted federally. It was 3 years ago. Holy shit. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. So Mr. Chauvin's first ground is examination, and the tissue slides for Mr. Floyd's heart were prepared. Docket number 564 and the toxicology report from NMS Labs shows that tests were done on Mr. Floyd's blood and urine, though not the tests that could support Dr. Schneizel's opinion on Mr. Floyd's death. The autopsy report shows that the antemortem blood was collected by HHC on 5/25/20. Given the significant nature of a criminal case that Mr. Chauvin was convicted of, and given the discovery that Mr. Chauvin seeks could support Dr. Schneizel's opinion on how Mr. Floyd died, the court finds that there is good cause to allow Mr. Chauvin to take the discovery that he seeks. Accordingly, the court grants Mr. Chauvin's motion, docket 564. Number 1, the defense shall be allowed to take discovery of any and all histology slides of Mr. Floyd's heart, tissue samples of Mr. Floyd's heart, tissue blocks containing heart tissue for Mr. Floyd, and recute sections of all autopsy tissue, histology slides relating to Mr. Floyd's heart possessed by Hennepin County Medical Examiner's Office or any entity that HCMEO contacted that has these materials. 2, the defense shall be allowed to inspect, examine, and make copies of photographs taken of Mr. Floyd's heart. And 3, the defense shall be allowed to take quantities of certain fluids, viscous fluids, aqueous humor, post-mortem blood, including serum and or plasma, antemortem blood, including serum or plasma, and urine sufficient to test.
I thought it was methamphetamine. We just never been associated with any official medical overdose.
Oh no. See, I never really followed this very closely, but that's crazy. That is pretty crazy. And urine sufficient to test the concentration of fractured catecholamines and methamphetamine levels presented that are possessed by HCMEO and any entity that HCMEO contracted that has the materials, HHC and NMS labs, and Mr. Oh, it cuts off there. Wait. Oh, wait, was I supposed to continue this from here? I have no idea. It just cuts off here. Interesting. A claim that Nelson provided ineffective assistance of counsel to Mr. Chauvin by failing to consult with him on the issue. The second way Mr. Chauvin claims that Mr. Nelson was ineffective is related. Man, he's saying his lawyer's an asshole. Or a dumbass. The second way Mr. Chauvin claims that Mr. Nelson was ineffective is related, though independent. Dr. Schneisel urges the samples preserved from Mr. Floyd be tested for catecholamines and their metabolites, and the tissue sections of Mr. Floyd's heart be examined. These tests and examinations would support Dr. Schneesel's opinion about what caused Mr. Floyd to die if high levels of catecholamines or their metabolites were discovered, or if the heart tissue showed evidence of myocarditis. Mr. Nelson never requested these tests. Mr. Chauvin's second claim is thus not a failure to consult claim, but a failure to test
The
claim.
reason why, Meteoric, is because this is arguing that these specific health tests are more indicative of his condition and the cause of his death than the positional asphyxiation that was ruled to have caused his death. So it really, if it's found that the drugs in his system or his heart condition had more weight in him dying than the asphyxiation did, that would change the facts of the case. I'm not saying whether or not that's right or wrong. I'm just saying this is what would happen.
That's insane. Oh my gosh. They could like, I'm not going to say this is going to happen, Chad. I'm not like a lawyer or anything. That's why I have the lawyer with me. It would be insane if they use this to like reintroduce that he, like, they could try and talk down his charges with
I
this.
would say too that this is a long shot. It would be a long shot, but I would be remiss if I would be lying if I said that this isn't something that they're probably going to try. I mean, the defense attorney's job is to zealously represent his client. So
Yes.
Realistically, you would want to pursue this thread.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Mr. Chauvin's discovery motion seeks to have the test performed that support Dr. Schneesel's opinion on how Mr. Floyd died. Mr. Chauvin seeks to test various fluids from Mr. Floyd, post-mortem femoral blood, antemortem blood, and urine for the concentration of fractioned catecholamines and methamphetamine levels present. Mr. Chauvin also seeks to have Mr. Floyd's heart tissue slides and photographs of Mr. Floyd's heart examined to see if they show evidence of myocarditis. In case the heart tissue slide or the information are no longer available for analysis.
By the way, I sent you one of my chatter's amazing little do-ups for crackety rackets.
Oh, that's perfect. Here, I'll show that in a moment when we're done with this. Mr. Chauvin also seeks to have Mr. Floyd's heart tissue slides and photographs of Mr. Floyd's heart examined to see if they show evidence of myocarditis. In the case of heart tissue slides or the information are no longer available for analysis, or in case what slides are available are not sufficient to determine whether myocarditis occurred, Mr. Chauvin also asks for access to the heart tissue blocks and any preserved heart tissue so that the new heart tissue slides can be prepared. Mr. Chauvin notes that the autopsy report for... and it cuts off there. Lovely. So there you go, chat. So there you go, chat. That's disgusting festival. I'm not repeating that on screen.
Redacted, motherfucker. But yeah, this is pretty wild. Not gonna lie.
No, yeah. The fact that... Gosh, it's been 3 years. 3 years since that all happened, chat. And isn't myocarditis also what happened because of COVID? I don't know. All I care about is truth.
Myocarditis, I think, is something that some COVID long haulers exhibited, but I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. Basically, chat, like the long and skinny of it that you need to understand is, I don't think that this will 100% absolve the man. It's definitely like a toe in the door trying to get something examined. But I don't really know if this will lead to anything. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. My opinion on the whole thing was that it just like was dumb. I asked when that thing went down, I think I was still a security guard. I asked every single other guy that I worked with, because I also knew some cops.
I'm using a lot of joint locks and counter throws and stuff like that. My smallness to my advantage.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. No, but chat, I asked a lot of security guards and cops. Every single one of them told me that they would never have done what Chauvin did. And, maybe I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, what happened happened. If this gets him exonerated, all I know is that it's going to lead to a lot more shit. Lot of shit, chat. Oh man, but that is, oh shoot, don't talk, Rackets. I don't need you to talk anymore. That was the Saint Floyd thing. Of course they're gonna say that. Well, yeah, I know. I'm just telling you what some other guys told me. So anyway. Chat, I have one more thing for tonight, and I'm getting it set up here. So give me just a moment, because it is going to take me a hot minute. I have been doing
that, though. I'm going to let you do the Kirsche sleuthing. I'm going to hop off now, but Thank you very much for letting me join. It was a lot of fun. Good night, chat, and good night, Mama Oko.
Good night, Ava. Thank you so much for jumping in tonight. I deeply appreciate it. Oh, hold on, chat. I keep forgetting that it does that. Hold on. But yeah, so I have one more segment for tonight, chat. One more segment. So recently, chat, we got to get real serious here. Give me, like I said, just give me one moment to finish out things here. While I'm waiting, while we're prepping, I'll read this next super chat. Well, for 5 says, I didn't expect to be engaged to a Fae when I told her that I would give her my firstborn. Now reptile obsessed Fae living in my house. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. But yeah. So, chat, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Tonight's stream has been pretty funny, pretty crazy. But now it's time to get serious. It's time for seriousness, because serious things are happening. Okay? Now, some of you may be familiar with a particular Foxu talent on the internet. Her name is Kirsche. And she's captured the world by being just insane at some points, and everybody loves it when you're just a little bit insane on the internet. She even got a oh shit. Hold on. Oh man, my seriousness is gone. Excuse me, I'll try that again here. She even oh, it's fucked. She even got into Mythic, which is very cool. Very neat, very awesome. I know next to nothing about Mythic. I know that Asmongold owns it. for the most part, or like has a hand in it. And a lot of crazy people are in Mythic. So congratulations to Kirsche for getting into Mythic. I hope that you have a lot of peace and success in your Foxu adventures. But unfortunately, chat, it has not all been amazing in Foxu land. Unfortunately, and we're not exactly quite sure as to the cause of this, but Kirsche has been having a bit of a hard time. And as the person who, as one of the people that stood up for her when the whole doc was going down, I am here to help her out again, because you know me. I like to, some people call me a simp, although I don't consider myself a simp. I just am refined, and I like it when people talk about things that I like. So I felt like we'd talk about this here really quickly, and then we're going to play a little bit of a game. So chat, for the past couple of weeks, or I can't remember for too much for sure. I really only pay attention to VTubers when they're in distress, and this is definitely a distressing moment. Kirsche has been getting sick. Now, I have heard the rumors that the sickness is related to, I believe it was getting a pinch on the shoulder. I heard somebody tell me that, like, she got pinched on the shoulder and it's leading to adverse effects, and that's really fucking sad if that's the case. I don't actually know if that's true. She says here, just projectile vomited without warning, tried to hold the vomit in my mouth as I ran to the bathroom, causing me to vomit again. That is really sad. Jeez. So now I am blowing soup chunks out of my nose constantly. My hair is covered in vomit, and I'm trying to clean my wall and carpet. That one, gross. But two, damn, that really sucks. And hope you like. I hope that doesn't continue. I believe that she said later that like that it's not that bad anymore. I don't know. Now again, like I said, chat, people are convinced that this is a pinched nerve, but I'm a little bit different. Okay, I'm a little bit different here, chat. Like I said, I'm almost done here laying out things, chat, and then we'll get started. I am convinced that it was not her shoulder. Okay, I am convinced that the almighty Kirsche, the Foxu with the bridge stuff, is not sick because of her shoulder. I believe that this was a hit job. Okay, I believe that somebody's out to get her. Okay, hold on a moment. And so because of that, chat, we have to figure out who has the most malice. Who among us could have done this? Who could have poisoned our dear leader? Who could have given her the dreaded cancer AIDS? Excuse me, not just cancer AIDS, chat. Who could have given Kirsche the Foxu cancer AIDS? Pregnancy? You know what? It could be. I didn't think about that. But chat, I have some people on a list, a very short list here. Okay. This short list has been... you guys have already started, like, throwing out names. I have got a list. I have checked it twice. And I am going to give you all, in my personal opinion, the 6 people that I believe to be the most responsible for Kirsche becoming sick with the dreaded Foxu cancer AIDS. Okay, this picture is not wanting to cooperate with me. Hold on just one moment. Of course it's that picture. Unzoom yourself. Why can't I grab it? Oh, fuck. All right, fine. Whatever. We'll just keep it like this. Pippa's moles. I didn't even think about Pippa. You know what? Hold on. I will pull up a picture. We'll add Pippa to this list as well. You never know, chat. You never know. Pippa did raid me the other day, so that was very nice of her. But you never know. You never ever know. This could be an inside job. Okay, this could be an inside job. We could be looking at an inside job from a best friend, and maybe she's just a little bit jealous here. Maybe she wants to keep her friends safe. Aku needs to revise the list. I do. But chat, I got a new song that we're gonna play here. We're gonna play this song, and all of us here are gonna figure out. We're gonna figure out who's done this. Kirsche. So, starting off here, is it the bunny? Is it Pippa Pipkins, the insane moldy girl who admittedly terrifies me and I never want to get on her bad side? It could be her. It could be Pippa as our number one. All right. Number two, short, fat otaku. The Canadian that won't stop harassing the Fox. It could very well definitely be him. I know that he likes to travel back and forth to some degree. Well, it's more like a waddle. Or I guess, according to who you talk to, maybe he rolls around. I don't know. Sorry, man. That's just what people tell me. I don't know. It could be dastardly short fat otaku. It could be Asmongold. Now, like I said, you guys, she is now in Mythic. She's definitely in Mythic, so she probably at some point has had the chance to, at the very least, visit the dirty household of Asmongold. It's a very big possibility. I have absolutely no idea. We seem to recall that Kirsche said she wanted to clean the man's house, so there is a possibility that she visited this man's house, and when she visited his house, she could have very well possibly contracted the Fox who AIDS. Next, we have Proctor Zakharov, the head simp of Kirsche. This man will literally die for the Fox woman. I can confirm this. All right, Zakharov would literally die for Kirsche here. Possibly, I don't know. I would ask him, but he hates me now. So it could very well be him. He could have visited Kirsche, and he could have given her something from Britain. God only knows. I have no idea. I'm going to step up to defend him. I don't know. If he is at fault, you can't listen. He's a guy. That's not nice. If guilty, and he is British, so I got to give him some negative points for being British. All right. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling weird about him. Oh, shoot. Next, Raging Bull, the owner and proprietor and CEO of 4 Clover, the man who has, in some cases, orchestrated quite a lot of evil, dastardly things in many people's lives that include potentially assembling all of the Loomies on Twitter into a battle arena and forcing them to fight each other. God only knows how many plans this man has. He is Jewish, and while I don't discriminate based on your religion, some people tell me that I should look at him weird. I have no idea. I do believe that is something that we should consider, but that is not the only other one. We also have Spooky, the one that lost their shit literally once because Kirsche said something about him. We all know that femboys can be evil sometimes, with Mizu being probably the only, well, not just Mizu, but with many of them being evil, and Spooky could very well be on the top of that list of being an evil femboy. I do know that recently they did threaten Kirsche that they would sue them, and maybe they've decided to take it to the next level. Maybe. They are the reason that Kirsche has the Foxu cancer raids. But there is one more that I have to reveal. And that is the dreaded and evil DFD. Now, chat, as you all know, DFD is the reason why all of these people are seemingly together, except for Asmongold. GFD is the entire reason why everybody is basically in this list. I would say that they are one of the biggest reasons why Kirsche, they are one of the biggest people that could have hurt our dear Foxu leader. And so I personally would put them at the top of the list. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Who do you think did it? Who poisoned Kirsche? Who put her on the fast track to receiving and contracting the ancient and evil Foxu AIDS? I'm going to put up a poll here for all of you here. And I want you all... Now, unfortunately, YouTube is kind of dumb. And they only do 4 at a time. So we're going to do 4 and 3. So we're going to ask, who done it? And whoever done it, like you chat, you are going to decide who done it. All right, we can only do 4 at a time. So we're going to do the first 4, and then we're going to do the last 3, and then the winner of the first 4 is going to battle the one of the last 3. So go ahead and vote right now. Go ahead and vote. Who? You are voting first. You're all voting for Ted. I definitely saw Bull vent. He's very sussy. I know. Bull is a very sussy baka. Kick Dev from the poll. Oh gosh. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this is one poll that Dev really is gonna win. I don't know if Dev really wants to win this one, but maybe he will. It was Heinz. They've been secretly selling her ketchup that can't be left out on the sink. It was Pippa. She wants Asmongold all to herself. Oh my gosh. You know what, chat? It makes sense. She's got to get rid of the floor mold. And well, actually, no, excuse me. She wants to mix the floor mold of her house with Asmongold. I could see it. I could see it. All right, we're going to give you guys like another minute, and then we're going to move on. Dev likes polls. Oh, he's not going to like this one. It sounds like he might be the winner here. I don't know. Well, this is only round 1. All right? This is only round 1. Bull is stopping all supportive VTubers and starting a seafood joint. He is. He is. He is. If Pippa and Asmon go together, you'd see the resurrection of Nurgle. Very accurate, chat. Very, very accurate. Let's see. We're going to let it go for another 10 seconds. Put your vote in. Put your vote in. There's 200 people here and only 80 votes. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to end the first poll with short, fat, otaku with 57% of the poll. With Pippa leading at 25, Asmongold at 11, and Proctor at 6%. I think we can agree that Proctor is probably the most innocent man here. Congratulations, Proctor. You can go back to simping now if you'd like. All right. Now, let's start the next poll. Who done it? 2. Electric Boogaloo. Spooky. The weirdo femboy. DFD. The schizo. Or Raging Bull. Vote. Who done it, chat? Who did it? We're having a runoff with 2 winners? Yes. You're all voting for Ray. I told Bull if he won, he could come on. You're all voting for him. Was it Spooky the racist one? I have no idea. Wasn't DFD outed to be a catfish? Yes. My bolt. Yes, DFD was a catfish. Can't be afraid to chat. We all know the truth is among us. You mean stand trial? Sure. I have spoke Spooky. The flag colors mean it. Oh my gosh. Maybe Spooky was the one that did it all along. We need Bull to win so he can beat up Dev. Oh, goodness. He attacked her credit score and the sight of it made her violently ill. Oh, no. Alright, we'll let this poll go for... Let's see. We'll let it go for another minute. So, vote! Vote, chat. I think we can get rid of some of these other contestants. Asmongold, you've been cleared. Pippa, your best friend and you are still best friends. So now... It is, and unironically, I cannot find, I don't know why, but I can't move this image. I'm just going to have to do this. I'm going to have to stretch him across the screen. Dev's probably used to that. I don't know. I'm not pro. God, no! No! Please don't do that. I'm surprised nobody's voting for DFD, but that is funny. Oh, fuck. 10 more seconds, chat. Where's BlackRock? Oh, I forgot about BlackRock. I should have included BlackRock. You're right. Oh, well. All right. We're going to close the vote now. With Raging Bull winning 46% of the second vote. Oh, man, that is pretty crazy. So we can dismiss Spooky, continue being weird on your own, and DFD, continue being a man on your own. Now, it is down to the Jew and the Canadian. Chat. Chat, it is time. Who done it? Dev or Bull? I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes here. Who did it? Who poisoned Kirsche? Oh gosh, it's very split right now. Although Dev is winning. Canuck did it? Oh no. You know the Canadian? Vaguely, yeah. Do you want Dev to win anything? I don't know. Maybe you guys can be okay with Dev winning this one. Don't let Bull fool you. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. We'll let it go here, chat. Who do you think is more evil? Who could have done it? Chat, I'm innocent. Yes, you are, chat. Yes, you are, Dom. Or, excuse me, Temp, you are innocent. We'll let it go here for another minute or two. Is there anybody live right now that I could jump into? No. No, there is not. I thought Lumi would still be live. Did Lumi stop playing Helldivers early? Okay, chat, please don't advocate for death. I can't have that in my chat. Please don't. Please don't. I don't believe Bull would go to the hassle to poison someone he sees more Clinton-style eliminator. Very accurate. We'll let it go. Let's see. How long have we been doing this? We'll let it go for another 15 seconds, chat. Now, I'm not quite sure if there's a way to catch back from this. I think we might know who the winner is. And I don't know if he really wants to be a winner. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna close it. And chat, I think we know who our winner is. Let me play the music again. Short Fat Otaku, Dev, the Canuck, the man that argues with everybody, quite literally. Congratulations, you have been voted. Chat, I think we all know the proper recourse. I think we all know the proper recourse. I think Dev needs to make an apology video. Dev needs to make a video apologizing for crossing the fox. He also he also needs to give the antidote, preferably to Pippa in the mail, so that he's not near, and so that Pippa can cure her best friend, so that her best friend can go on to open 1,500 tabs. ADL messed up the poll. I want to recount. No, I think we're good here. Chat, please. Okay, Tapeworm, I'm gonna have to time you out. Please don't ask for death. All right, you can hate the man as much as you want. I won't stop you. Please don't do that. That's not great. Oh, fuck. But there we go, chat. There we go. I think it's pretty obvious that, Kirsche is going through it right now. And I honestly hope that she is able to feel better. Obviously, I don't really wish pain on anybody. And the kind of pain that she's going through, man, that sounds like it sucks. I have been through some crazy pains in my life. Probably never will have as much pain, potential pain as a woman, but I've been through a lot of pain myself. And I can tell you that being sick is not fun. And so I hope that whatever's going on in the poor Fox's life, she can get it fixed so that she can be on the front page of Twitch here in a couple days. And everything will be fine. Yeah. But there you go. Our Dev is the one who did it. We're just going to blame Dev. To be honest with you, I was not expecting him to win. But it's okay. Oh no. What about sentencing him to go through the Canadian public healthcare system? I don't know. Maybe he would be alright with that. Akko? Yes, that'd be me. But there you go, chat. There you go. I am probably going to cut that out and clip it because that was fun. That was very fun for me. I enjoyed that. But yeah, Kirsche, hope you feel better. Because projectile vomiting is never fun. Ever. Oh, is it bad that when she said that she vomited out her nose, I was thinking of Chantel and the moment that Chantel talked about on camera, because that was just...
Yeah, I will say this though. Oh. I scared you.
You didn't. Well, you didn't say you were coming, so I.
Oh, I just popped in just to say hello, everyone. And I was gonna say, hey, fuck you, Dev. You ruined my bit. I had this whole bit planned. The moment I saw myself pop up, I was going to come in here, had some wonderful music, item bounce from Kirby playing. But no, Dev, you had to ruin it. Thanks, Dev. You ruined another thing. Hashtag kick Dev. How dare you ruin my funny haha. Shame on you.
Well, there you go, chat. It seems like Bull is anti-Dev now. He's gonna make a video on Dev, taking him out, exposing him as another hater.
Gonna expose him for all those crimes, all the jokes he's ruined, all the terrible things, just all the things that he's done against me and my chosen people. That's clearly what needs to happen.
Exactly. Have I read your last super chat? No, we're getting to the super chats here soon. We're getting to the super chat segment. But yeah. Bull, you are deemed innocent, so you may go now in peace.
Yippee! Explodes.
Oh, he's too succulent. In 6 months, Bull will write a book about how he totally didn't do it, but how he'd do it if he did. Exactly. Anyway, that's about it for today, chat. Let me read your super chats. What's left over, and we will finish up. And like I said, I want to make that into a video, just a silly little video for you all. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoyed tonight. Please subscribe to Eva. Her channel is linked. I need to relink it. I'm going to link it in my description, even though it's her thing is already linked up there. But please subscribe to Eva. She is a great content creator, and I think you'd like her. She is also a lawyer and very autistic about it, and it's awesome. So here, let me make sure I put that in there. The lolly is great. Exactly. Now let me read your supers, and then we'll bounce on out of here. I will see if there's somebody to raid on Twitch, but I don't see anybody on YouTube. So just hang out here for a few more minutes, chat. If you don't want to stick for the super chats, understandable. Thank you very much for being here. I deeply appreciate each and every single one of you. I will be back tomorrow night on the podcast with Mizu and Lumi. I don't know what we're going to talk about. We'll figure it out. We typically always do. But otherwise, if you're not going to be here after this moment, thank you for being here. All right, let me scroll through here. I am pretty sure I went through all these gifted subs. Yes. Wolfsbane. I'm pretty sure I read Wolfsbane, so I'll read it again. I didn't expect to be engaged to a fae when I told her I would give her my firstborn. Now reptile obsessed fae is living in my house. There you go. Ike13D, thank you for the 2. I definitely saw Bull Vent. He's very sussy. Ooh, very, very sussy indeed. Sussy Baka, as one might say. And then not an FBI for 2 Australian says, come on, guys, it's clear that the femboy, it's an inside job. Very true. I mean, it's very... Kirsche has gone on record, at least once, to say that she does not like femboys. Excuse me. At least I'm pretty sure. So, I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe it is femboy, justice? I don't know. Femboy justice, I don't know. That'd be pretty funny. I don't know. But what I do know, chat, is that's it for the night. There wasn't much more. I could have finished it up really quickly. Again, thank you so much, everybody who came out today. It's been I rarely see 300 people bounce in, but I am grateful that everybody decided to jump in tonight. I really appreciate doing deep dives like this, where we sit down, we react to something funny, and I can bring somebody on that also enjoys it. But that's pretty much gonna be it for me. So let's see, is there anybody I can raid on YouTube? Otherwise, you're just gonna go to the I'm not following anybody that's on right now. So, you know what, chat? If you have somebody to suggest on YouTube, I will take it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna rage out to the Lo-Fi channel. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope everybody enjoyed that. And if Kirsche is somewhere out in the universe there, I hope I gave you a laugh. Even though you're in pain, I hope it wasn't too painful. Oh, really quickly. Thank you. Thank you to another gifter who gifted me the Please Be Patient, I Have Autism hat. That's perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. All right. No, I am just going to redirect to the Lo-Fi play item bounce while we leave. Okay. Okay. Bowl is very patient, and I'll give him what he wants. You know what? Dax has revealed a new model, so I'm going to send you guys to him. It's a pretty silly model, so make sure to go say hi if you're on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, I'm sending you to the Lo-Fi Girl, I'm sorry. Alright. The rest of you guys, have a fantastic night.